what is the purpose of doing this? We know that President Trump and many presidents before have engaged business leaders with regard to trying to craft policy. How is this then a different approach? What exactly is the ultimate objective? How important is shoring up business support for a $1.9 trillion COVID relief package?
Well, I would say this: it's that basically, as I was told, it's the attempt to have an echo chamber, right? You get a bunch of these folks on board, and again, they're going to have little issues here or there with certain pieces of the plan. Tom Donahue is somebody, Chamber of Commerce. They've engaged the Chamber of Commerce, who's at the White House. He's the party CEO for the chamber, and he's had an issue with the $15 minimum wage. So it's not like an entirely perfect situation here. But mostly, I would say many of the executives I've spoken with have supported this. But to get to your point, the whole idea of this is to have some sort of echo chamber. They say they'll tell the White House they support it, and then they'll go out and interviews these business leaders and say, here's why the plan is great. It's, again, a kind of a public relations effort, right? You get these folks to go out there. A lot of people listen to them. They come on our air. They go speak to different news publications, and they'll explain why they think the Biden relief plan will help America. And that, of course, would put public pressure on Congress to move ahead with this larger effort and just to get it done. And that's kind of been the message, and that's kind of been the focus and the idea of these calls.
Legislation is always a compromise effort. There's no perfect solution here. We know that there are components, and President Biden himself even made allusion to the fact that the $15 minimum wage may not survive this iteration of the bill. Yet I know that according to a recent CNBC SurveyMonkey survey, it's almost 2/3 of small business owners in America support the $1.9 trillion COVID relief package. That could include a $15 minimum wage. How exactly then do business owners, small and large, try to reconcile their support for this massive relief package?
Well, I think you really have to go off of what in the end what they're going to put out there, Democrats that is, with this bill once things start moving forward in Congress. I mean, there's also been, of course, talk of the $1,400 checks. That's something that really many business leaders, small and large, support. So there are many aspects of this that small and large business leaders, executives at multiple levels, clearly based on the polling, based on the conversations I've had of these folks who've spoken with the White House, do support this. So it only at the end of the day puts pressure on Congress, Democrats and Republicans to come together and keep moving forward the legislative process, keep engaging with the White House, and keeping these corporate leaders engaged on this process as a whole as we get closer to kind of figuring out how this all ends up with COVID relief.
Shepard Smith here. Thanks for watching CNBC on YouTube.